Alright, this is my friend Byron that I just met. ¿Cómo estás, Byron?
Bien.
¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? ¿Cuántos años tienes?
12 años.
12 años. He's 12 years old. And ¿estás estudiando aquí, en Las Conchas?
Sí.
And he studies here in Las Conchas. ¿En este secundario o la primero?
El primero.
Okay, so he's in qué grado?
En sexto.
He's in the 6th grade here at Las Conchas, at the school, basically like the elementary school. He's 12 years old, and eso pesa mucho?
No.
No mucho?
No.
You said that isn't very heavy, but I find that hard to believe. But this is daily life here. This is how they get wood to their houses. They load them up, they put them on, and they put a strap over their head and walk for kilometers, miles. He's probably walking over to his house right now so that his family can have wood to cook with. ¿Y quién tenemos aquí? ¿Más? Acércate. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Walter.
Walter.
Sí.
Dame la mano. Walter. ¿Y él tiene cuántos años?
Como 5 años.
And Walter's 5 years old. But again, this is how they get wood. They go cut it down with their machetes and they haul it to their house just like this, like Byron's doing right now. That's the reality here in Guatemala and all over the world. Gracias, Byron.
Bye.
Un gusto. Alright, so it's been a long day of installations and distributing stoves throughout all the communities, but we wanted to say a final farewell and congratulations on a successful project. I'm here with Juan Lopez and his family. He has 6 children, and as you can see here, behind them is the pollón where they used to cook, and now here is the ONIL stove that they've received with this project and with the help from the donations that we've received. Juan has a very impressive history, but also very tragic and sad, because he was hiding up in the mountains with other communities for 8 years during the civil conflict or the 30-year war here in Guatemala. He was actually captured, tortured, and later served as a guide for 160 soldiers from the Guatemala militia, and luckily he was able to escape the day before he heard that he was going to be killed by the military. But he escaped, and he assumed a position of helping communities up in the mountains hiding to get out safely and to get either to a Catholic church or the Red Cross or however they could get out safely. People were starving at that point, people were extremely unhealthy, malnutrition, all of those factors were setting in, and so Juan served as a guide to help get these people out into safety and to some medical attention. So they've received their stove, they're very happy with it. There's no smoke in here right now, as you can see, and we have a fire going. And the other thing we wanted to say was that this project would not be possible without 4 factors. One of them being La Familia Marianista in Guatemala, which the representatives here are Alvaro and Rafael Luna. They work tirelessly in these communities. They've done countless amazing projects. They've started a school that now has 130 students at it. They're doing things in these areas that are really, really amazing, and they're a huge, huge reason why this project was a success at all. And so I have to thank these 2 very much for their efforts. Also, we need to thank Helps International. Such a wonderful job they did training the people on the stoves and delivering the stoves in a timely and very professional fashion. We need to thank you, the donors, for making these subsidies possible, for making these stoves affordable in an area like this where people are living as subsistence farmers. And finally, to the Ethos program at the University of Dayton for sending us here and allowing this project to happen and blossom. Now I'm going to let Rafael say a little bit about how they felt and received the project here in Las Conchas.
Well, good evening to everybody. We want to thank everybody there in the USA, the people who have helped this project because this is a very important step ahead in their lives, in the lives of people living here. As you can see, their kitchen used to be very simple with small pieces of wood, and now they can have a wonderful stove that way they can get rid of the smoke, and they can improve their health in a very important way. So we are very, very thankful, grateful to you, and we hope that perhaps in future many of you can visit us, because it's really a blessing. It's a blessing to receive you and to see that all this project has been successful. So now we are in Juan and Christina's house, and we are celebrating this special day. But I want to say that this is not the only one. There are about 23 other stoves that have been set up today, and they have benefit about 8 communities of people. So this is very important for us. We are very, very grateful to you. Thank you very much to our brothers and friends from the USA and people from Dayton, from other states that have cooperated to make it true, to develop this dream, because it's like a dream to us. Thank you very much.
That's a good point as well. This pilot project has a lot of potential, because we're in 8 communities already, and people are going to see and really enjoy what they're seeing about this other stove that doesn't have any smoke inside the home, that's using 1/4 of the wood, and they're going to see all these benefits and they're going to want them. And so we're working currently on making a second group. Now, because of your generous donations, we've already surpassed the amount of subsidies that we needed to give these 27 families. And so with the extra money, I'm going to guarantee that we will use that as a subsidy for the next project that could be coming in 2 months, in 3 months, in 4 months. But this way we can continue promoting this type of clean cooking technology in these areas. And so if you're still thinking, hey, I want to donate, but I think it's too late, that's not true. We're going to keep going, and we're going to do at least one more project with the extra donations that we've received from all you generous people. Lastly, I want to say thank you to Thomas Barnell. He's been a big supporter of the project. He helped build this with with Juan today, and as well John, his cousin, John Faulkner, who's spent the last week with us volunteering his time as well. So thank you very much. And Alvaro, he's been a great friend throughout this whole time. And literally the work that these guys are doing here is nothing less than a miracle. But we're glad to have shared this project and this journey with you all. Thank you.
How far is fall? Life is short, shorter than I knew before, larger than ever possible.